What's going on, family? I hope you guys are doing well out there today. Today, guys, I just really want to have some genuine dialogue and conversation about, some things that I really learned about myself and things that I learned along on my fragrance journey. A lot of you guys have been rocking with me for about, I want to say, a good year now, since we started the channel, a year and some change. And there's been a lot of things that I learned in this process. And first and foremost, I'm grateful for you guys who have been with me, since the beginning, guys. This has been one hell of a journey. And, things have evolved. I'm going to continue to keep evolving. You guys are evolving along with me. So thank you guys for enjoying the ride. Before we go ahead and get into that information of things I have learned and the evolution of, just myself as a content creator, let me go ahead and properly introduce myself. My name is Mills, and you guys are watching the Fragrantly Locked YouTube channel. So if this is your first time here, let me give you guys a huge warm welcome, and thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys if you made it this far, and for all of my day ones, I thank you guys so much, man. I always tell you guys that you guys have made this community of what it is, and without you guys, essentially this channel does not grow the way that it has been growing. Guys, we are almost at 2K subscribers, man. So if you guys can, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button while you're at it, because it does help the YouTube algorithm and all that good stuff. I really truly would appreciate it, guys. So to go ahead and get into the nitty gritty of the things I've learned on my fragrance journey, and I really have to reflect. I did some really long reflecting over the past few days. And guys, the first thing I have to say is you don't have to buy everything. I know that you guys may see our reviews a lot of times, and there are a lot of good fragrances out there, but I think being selective is going to be your best bet when you're starting your fragrance journey, or even if you're advanced in your fragrance journey. Having 40 plus 50 plus fragrances, if that's your thing, cool. But guys, I feel like in simplicity, I have everything that I really need here on this shelf and around this house. So mind you, this is about 40 50 plus fragrances, give or take. I've given away some fragrances in between that time, but guys, realistically, I have enough fragrances to last me. I have enough fragrances to really depict my mood, and I have enough fragrances to be able to rock, to really turn some heads. So guys, be selective, really buy what you like, and kind of hold off on an impulse, guys. I think that is the quickest way in this game to really go broke. It is the quickest way in this game to really lose out on appreciation of the fragrance game just in general, guys. So yeah, definitely take your time. You don't have to buy everything. Second thing I've really did some reflecting on, guys, is that expensive doesn't really mean good when it comes to fragrances. Now, I know you guys may see some things where it has like a price tag of 200, 300, 400 plus, so you guys may think that you guys may be missing out on something, but expensive doesn't necessarily mean good, guys. And honestly, cheap doesn't necessarily mean bad. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, there are some dope Middle Eastern fragrances, some dope dupes out there, and there are some really dope expensive fragrances out there too. But use your own determination of what you would deem as worthy. Just because it has the price tag of expensive or cheap, really take your time out, get samples. I always tell you guys, get samples before you make your final decision on something. Get your samples, try it on, get some wear in it, wear it on the environment, wear it on the elements, and see what you guys think about it first and foremost. If you guys can get the samples, there's a few places like Scent Split, Lucky Scent, and there's some other places that you guys can really shop at, but try to buy those small sizes before you go ahead and splurge out and get those bigger sizes, thinking that, oh, expensive means good, because I've smelled some fragrances that honestly just aren't worth it. And this one, guys, this one right here really took me some time to understand with my fragrance journey, is revisit your fragrances. Now, just like the shoe game, guys, you probably can see I have a pair of shoes back here on my rack here. I'm a really big sneaker collector as well. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I'm huge with collecting sneakers, and it's just like the same thing. When you buy so much of something, you don't get the time to really appreciate it. So as in the sneaker world, a lot of people would say, wear your sneakers. If you don't wear them, they deteriorate. But it's not the same. It's not necessarily the same thing with fragrances, because fragrances, I feel like, last for however long you want them to. But it's just one of those things where you may lose appreciation for them in the long run. So yeah, revisit your fragrances, rock them. I've revisited some fragrances and I'll be like, dang, I forgot that this smelled as good and why this is in my collection. So guys, revisit your fragrances, fall in love with them. Take some time, just spend with them. You know, go ahead and rock them out into the environment. You just really take some time to enjoy them. I think you guys will be surprised with the results that you get from it. Next point that's like super important is everything isn't really for everyone. So I know that I give you guys the best perspective that I possibly can when it comes to fragrances, but you know, everything truly just isn't for everyone. I have to give a big shout out to my boy Vaughn. I really want to use him as an example. I always give him a hard time because he hates blue fragrances, man. And in his fragrance journey, you know, he's found a couple recently that he's liked, but that's just not his thing. And to me, where I know I may get a lot of backlash, guys, for Portrait of a Lady by Frederick Malle, I personally do not like it, but rose may not be all the way my thing, or that particular rose blend isn't my thing, to the point where I put it like this. I like rose notes, but it has to be sweet to me. It has to be super sweet, well blended, and it has to be a certain way that I like it. And I have to give a big shout out to Zahara of Signature Rose, because this is one of my favorite freaking roses that I've come across in my journey. So just because I like it, or just because someone else hates something, doesn't mean that you have to have that same opinion. And I think this is where we go back to really just trying to sample the things out that we, you know, talk about, and just putting your nose on it yourself to see what you guys think. And I know it's super hard out here when you don't have, I mean, if you guys are in the Michigan area, or if you guys are in a lot of areas like Michigan, there is not many stores that really carry independent, that carries niche fragrances, or that carries really high-end fragrances, unless if you have to drive far out. So in my situation, guys, you have to like really buy things as far as sampling, or if you got to buy the full bottle, then try it out. You don't really get the opportunity to be able to go like with designer fragrances, to go to like a Macy's or a big block store and try them out first before you buy. So I know it's a game changer with that, but you know, if you guys can, I'll say it, I'll preach it all the way till I possibly can, guys. Get a sample first, see what you think, see how it works with your skin chemistry, and kind of just move from there. So everything is not for everyone. Last but not least, I know a lot of you guys have noticed that my content has slowed down drastically. A lot of you guys who have been here from the beginning, you guys may notice that I used to pop content out maybe every 3-4 days, but as of right now, it is not the same. And I think it really has to come to the point of that evolving. I'm evolving, guys. Of course, yes, real estate has been taking a large chunk of my time. I've been doing some really good deals in the real estate field, and I'm starting to get into the investment side of things. But I think more so is that I'm evolving. I'm just evolving as a content creator. I'm evolving as a person. I'm evolving just all around in my aura. I'm just evolving, guys. And right now, you know, I'm going to continue to keep doing fragrance reviews. I'm going to continue to have fragrance related content. But guys, I think it's time for me to really diversify of who I am. It's like an onion. I have more layers to just doing reviews in the Frag Lab. I have more layers to myself than just, you know, being pigeonholed to one particular thing. So I'm going to be branching out, doing a different content. You know, I'm a father, you know, I'm a husband, you know, I'll be talking about things with that, you know, real estate. I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. There's a lot of things that is and also let me go ahead and put it this way, I will be getting into investing too. So there's a lot of things that I do want to talk about in regards to that. So, and then along the lines, I'll still be doing fragrance content and stuff too, but I feel like for me to shell out 150 to 200 bucks for me to really do fragrance content, and as I'm evolving as a person, I just really don't want to be pigeonholed. So for those of you who've been rocking with me since day one, I hope you guys continue to support. But I think it's time for me to really take a stance and continue to grow, guys. So yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of things. I'll be taking you guys with me. I'm going to actually purchase one of those car pods, the car holders, where I'll take you guys with me, and we'll be having just real life conversations and just really dialogue about just life in general. So I may be bringing up trending topics that's going up. I'm still really pinpointing and putting on my bulletin board on the things that I really want to talk about. But yeah, things will be evolving with me and with the channel as well. So I'm going to continue to keep going, guys. It's time to take it up to the next level. And that's why I say, guys, evolution is good. Evolving is never a bad thing. So yeah, guys, those are my things that I've learned along my fragrance journey. I hope you guys, appreciate this candid conversation. And I know some of you guys may have noticed that I cut straight to the point on this one. I didn't go through an intro. I didn't go through any kind of fanciness. I really just wanted to have like real dialogue with you guys and just kind of get those points out, because this is a real moment of reflection. Being with you guys for what I would say for so long, that it's been like it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor, and I love being able to really connect with all of you guys out there. So thank you guys for rocking with me as long as you have, and I hope you guys continue that support. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. That is my spiel for today, and let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'm going to get out of here, guys. All right, peace.